recording. It's recording. The most important thing, objective in this class is to use all the English that you know and to make it active, to activate your English and to use it and speak, write, and try to connect also the English that you know with your career, with your future career. So that is the objective. Use your English, activate it, connect it with your career, with your real life, and why not have fun in this semester? So that was the most important part. We also began with some practical work. I remember that we basically worked with question words, and we use question words in English to talk and to know a little bit about you, a little bit about yourselves. Well, in this second class, we're going to continue with our objective of using English, of activating English. And if you go to the syllabus, I'm not going to show you the syllabus, you have the syllabus. In week number 2, we start a new topic, a new theme. And the theme is called Time Matters. Okay, and we're going to work with this theme today, and we're going to check together all the activities that you have to do related to this new topic, time matters. In Spanish, you can translate this topic as something like temas o cuestiones de tiempo. You can also say in Spanish, el tiempo importa, but that is not the translation, okay? The translation is cuestiones o temas relacionados al tiempo. So time is going to be our topic, our matter, our theme this week and next week. Before doing that, I want to speak to you about the activities of week number 1. If you did the activities, you can tell me about the video activity that you had last week. A video activity which was called Being a Vet. And I want to know your reactions, your comments about this activity, Being a Vet. It was a YouTube video about a vet, veterinarian, talking about the profession and talking about a typical day in her life. What can you tell me about that video? Was it difficult? Was it easy for you? Any comments you can make about it?
Bueno, profe, yo vi ese video hace como 2 días por ahí.
Yeah.
Y me puedo acordar de que me fue muy fácil, obviamente, la que todos saben, la presentación, en dónde trabajaba, de qué hacía usualmente. Pero me costaba mucho cuando ocupaba, obviamente palabras que yo nunca había escuchado en mi vida de la media.
Ya, perfecto. Muchas gracias, Camille. Okay, do you have any other reactions about this video? If you remember, I told you that this video was the challenge, el desafío. The challenge in week number 1. And it was not simple because it contains new vocabulary for you, and because the person speaking speaks very fast and in a very native-like accent. So, do you have any other comments before we review the video together? Ok, voy a preguntarle a algunas personas. Francesca Salgado, ¿cómo te fue con el video?
Yo entendí la presentación. Ya después como que igual me voy perdiendo con algunas palabras.
Ya. Gracias, cuál fue, Kimberly, cuál era el tema del video? El tema central del video. Kimberly, ¿estás? No, profe, no vi el video, se me olvidó. Mal ahí. Javiera, ¿cómo te fue con el video? Javiera, no se escucha.
Ahí, profe.
Ahí sí.
Ya. O sea, con el video entendí lo en general, o sea, lo general,
¿Ya?
y que trataba que explicaba el por qué había decidido estudiar y qué hacía en su, ¿cómo se llama? En la consulta, a qué se dedicaba.
Súper. Eso es, muy bien, entendiste todo. Recuerden que yo les dije, bueno, gracias por su feedback. Yo les dije que el video era el desafío y que ustedes pasaran todo el tiempo necesario desde entender lo general hasta entender todo. ¿Ya? Esa era la tarea de ese video. Entonces, ¿cómo podían hacer ustedes? Escuchándolo muchas veces, ocupando los subtítulos autogenerados y ocupando un diccionario en línea. ¿Ya? Esa era la tarea completa, hacerla enterita. ¿Ya? Y por eso ustedes tienen 2 horas de trabajo individual que deben pasar haciendo con estas actividades. Hacer estas actividades es vital para que ustedes vayan activando su inglés. ¿Ya? Yo no puedo revisar si ustedes las hacen, pero si no las hacen no van a avanzar mucho, no vamos a cumplir los objetivos. Exactamente ese era como dice Javiera, el tema del video. Y ahora sigo en inglés. One doctor speaks about the typical things that she's doing in her clinic, and she also speaks about some elements of the career and some elements of the profession. And in the end of the video, she talks about why she decided to be the same as you, why she decided to be an animal doctor. Okay, now we're going to review the video one more time together, and I will ask you some more specific questions, right? So let me share the video with you. Being a vet, share. Okay. No me di cuenta de algo. Pete. Esto. So, vamos escuchando, viendo.
My name is Dr. Christina Swanson. I'm a veterinarian at the College Mall Veterinary Hospital, and I treat dogs and cats.
That's a beautiful kitty. Okay, this is my first question. Dr. Christina is the person talking here, and tell me, guys, what kind of animals does she treat?
Perros y gatos.
Yeah, but try to use English now, please.
Cat and dogs.
Thank you. Let's continue.
As a veterinarian, on a daily basis, I see pets that are either sick or injured, and we're trying to help them back to normal. We also see well animals, and we're trying to keep them well. So we'll be seeing them for routine tests. As a veterinarian, on a daily basis, I see pets that are either sick or injured, and we're trying to help them back to normal. We also see well animals, and we're trying to keep them well. So we'll be seeing them for routine.
Okay. So what kind of animals? She mentions two kinds of animals. What kinds of animals she sees in the clinic? What is the first kind? Yeah, Francisco. Animals that are sick, animals that are sick or injured. Hay dos palabritas ya un poquito más técnicas y muy importantes. Sick, enfermos, or injured, lesionados con algún tipo de herida o accidente. So that is the first type, and maybe it's the most typical type, you know, of animals that go to the vet, sick or injured animals. You can repeat, sin el micrófono pueden ir repitiendo, sick animals, injured animals. And what is the second category of animals that she mentions? Animals that are
well.
Yes. Animals that are well. Animals, sorry, that are healthy. Muy importante palabra. Healthy. Pueden repetirlo. Healthy, con la lengüita entre medio de los dientes. Sí, healthy. Animales que están sanos, que están bien. Healthy animals that go for... They go to the vet for a checkup. They go to the vet for exams. Okay, to check that everything is okay. So that is the second category of animals. Sick, injured animals or healthy animals that go for a checkup. Very important words, okay? So you have to remember that. Este era el objetivo del video, ¿no es cierto? Ir incorporando, activando palabritas más técnicas, ¿ya? Para su carrera. Entonces, déjame volver al video. ¿Dónde está el video? Acá está el video. Sigamos.
Tests to make sure that they don't have problems. There's a whole array of different procedures that we might be doing.
All right, so we're going to do an exam.
You have to have patience because the animals don't understand why we have to look in their ears, listen to them, take blood samples, or do different things.
Oh my goodness. Oh!
We'll be seeing them for routine vaccinations to make sure that they don't have problems.
So you can just right there. Oh, there it is. There you go. You're done. Oh, you're so good.
You have to have pretty good people skills because for every animal that comes in, there's going to be an owner.
Hi, Priscilla.
Okay.
Okay, this part is important. That dog is called Priscilla. So now you are going to watch and listen very carefully all that happens with this doggy, Priscilla. And then I will make you some questions.
Okay, so here we have Priscilla, who we're going to examine and see if she is healthy. I usually start by listening to her heart with the stethoscope, and we just put the stethoscope right behind her elbow, and that's where we find the heart. She looks like she's a little bit nervous, and that's something we have to deal with here is sometimes the animal scope, and we just examine and see if she is healthy. I usually start by listening to her heart with the stethoscope, and we just put the stethoscope right behind her elbow, and that's where we find the heart.
All right, my friends. So Priscilla belongs to the second category. She's a healthy dog that is going to the vet for a medical exam, okay, for checkup. What is the first thing that the doctor does with Priscilla? What is the first thing that the doctor is doing with Priscilla? What is she checking?
Listen hard with stethoscope.
Very, very good, Francisco. Excellent. She's checking her heart. she's going to listen to her heart using the stethoscope. Can you say that? Stethoscope. Esa palabra les tiene que sonar perfecta. Es el elemento que más van a ocupar ustedes. Stethoscope. So the doctors use a stethoscope to listen to the heart, to listen to the lungs, pulmones, lungs, to listen to the internal organs, and you listen to them very well. Okay, stethoscope. Let's continue.
She looks like she's a little bit nervous, and that's something we have to deal with here, is sometimes the animals aren't sure what's going to be happening, so we have to try and reassure them. And I usually start up at the head. That way I can pet her and see if we can get her to relax a little bit. But I'm going to be looking at her eyes. I'm going to be looking at her teeth. We're looking to see if she has much tartar, and she really doesn't have much. She has a little bit, but not much.
Tartar, sarro. Deposit that forms on the teeth and contributes to their decay. Tartar. So guys, what is the second thing that she's doing in this medical checkup with Priscilla? After listening to her heart.
She sees her eyes and her teeth.
Excellent. Yeah, the doctor now is going to check her head, basically, and first looking into her eyes, and apparently the eyes are okay, and also looking into her mouth, and more specifically into her teeth. Okay, and what is a typical problem that the dogs can have in their teeth?
Tartar.
Yes. Oh, perdón, me faltó una E ahí. So, yeah, she's checking if the teeth are okay, if they don't have too much tartar, or maybe if they need to be cleaned or not, etc. So, first the heart, then the head, right? Veamos si pasa algo más con Priscilla.
That's good. I'm also going to try and look down her throat. Yes, that's good. Going to use an otoscope. We use this to look in her ears. Make sure that we don't see any infections or wax, or there can be ticks down in there. And her ears look really pretty clean. And then I'll feel in her abdomen, make sure I don't feel anything abnormal. Sometimes we have to address whether or not a dog is overweight or too thin. Sometimes we have to address whether or not a feel in her abdomen.
Abdomen. Can you say that? Abdomen. Abdomen. La guatita, the belly. The part of the body that contains digestive organs. All the intestines and the stomach, etc. So that is the abdomen. So before the abdomen, what does the doctor check in Priscilla?
Her ears.
Yeah, and before that, he checks her throat. La garganta, her throat, to see if it's not infected or something. Then, very good, she is looking into her ears. Now, what is the instrument? Pucha, que ando bien. Which is the instrument that she's using, the medical instrument that she's using to check the ears? Does she use the stethoscope to check the ears? No, she's using the otoscope. Can you say that? A ver cómo te suena, Carolina. Otoscope.
Otoscope.
Excellent. Catalina Valladares, otoscope.
Otoscope.
All right. So we use the otoscope to check the ears. What problems can the ears have? She mentions 2 or 3 problems.
Infection or weak, algo así.
Infections, wax, la cera, demasiada cerilla, wax or ticks. Son parásitos, pulgas. Okay. Infections, parasites, wax, those are typical problems that the ears may have, right? Right? ¿Algún comentario después de esta revisión? Esto es más o menos lo que tenían que hacer ustedes, ¿ya? ¿Lo hicieron así? ¿O más o menos así? ¿Algún comentario? ¿Alguna consulta?
Mucho menos profundo.
Ya, pero ahora, Francesca, ¿te queda claro cómo hacerlo?
Sí.
En lo sucesivo, ¿ya? Hay que sacar el jugo al autoestudio, a los videos, a todo esto. Tienen que ser estudiantes inquisitivos, curiosos. Ustedes recuerden que yo les hablé mucho que ustedes son responsables de su aprendizaje. Aquí la pelota yo se la paso a ustedes, ¿ya? Porque yo sé que ustedes son alumnos inteligentes, curiosos y que les gusta estudiar a su ritmo, en su tiempo, sobre todo en la pandemia, ¿no es cierto? No voy a estar yo las 3 horas haciendo esto. Sería se podría hacer, ¿no es cierto? Tener 2 sesiones de 90 minutos y hacerlo todo juntos, pero no da el tiempo. No tenemos el tiempo en pandemia para hacer 2 sesiones de inglés de 90 minutos por curso, lamentablemente. ¿Ya? Así es que por eso esta metodología mixta, yo voy motivándolos, explicándoles y gran parte del avance depende de ustedes. No, no los dejo solos. Eso no quiere decir que los deje solos. ¿Ya? Me preocupo mucho de que vayan haciendo las cosas, pero ustedes escogen las 2 horas a la semana en donde van haciendo estas actividades. ¿Ya? Y vamos revisando y chequeando las actividades nuevas en nuestra sesión Zoom. Y usando inglés. Sorry for the Spanish. Sorry for the Spanish. Okay, do you have any other comments or questions about the video? Or can we continue? Okay, we're going to continue, guys. Now, this is the second and final part of the class. I'm going to show you the activities that you have to do in week number 2. These activities, remember, you have to spend 2 hours of your time this week, de aquí al próximo jueves, entre medio. You have to spend 2 hours doing these activities. Okay, I'm going to show you the Word file que ya subí. You can find this file in Material Docente. And it says here, activities for week number 2, Unit 1, Time Matters. Activity 1, Daily Routine Image, Basic Vocabulary. So, the first thing we're going to check together is typical activities of our daily routine. Daily routine activities. And it's very simple. You have to practice repeating all the actions. Nada más. Hagámoslo de inmediato. Ustedes, en el silencio de sus casas, sin usar el micrófono, porque sonaría muy caótico que hablaran todos al mismo tiempo. You are going to repeat all this vocabulary, okay? Daily routine activities. Let's go. With your most beautiful English. I get up. I take a shower. I get dressed. I have breakfast. That is a messy breakfast. I go to university. I start university at 9. I have lunch. I finish university. I arrive home. I have dinner. That guy is playing with the food. I watch TV. I watch TV. And finally, I go to bed. I go to bed. Okay. This is the first activity. I'm going to get back to this activity in a few more minutes for more practice. But now I want to explain all the activities that you have to do individually in the week. Activity 2 is similar. We have the same topic, daily routine, but in this case, you have a reading. John's daily routine. Here you have pictures of all the activities that John does in his daily life. And here you have the text describing all these pictures. So every Monday, John gets up at 7 o'clock. Then he goes to the bathroom and takes a shower. Se fijan, el texto va escribiendo paso a paso todos los monitos, toda su rutina diaria. So you have to read the text and look at the pictures and learn, check, study all this text, all this vocabulary. If you have any questions, you have to use an online dictionary, for example, Word Reference. Activity 3 is a continuation of activity 2. Now you have to speaking practice, and you have to describe John's daily routine. So what are the instructions? Now look at the pictures and orally describe John's daily routine without reading the text. Ahora ustedes ocupan lo que aprendieron y sin leer el texto anterior, solamente viendo los monitos, describen en inglés este texto. Es el desafío, ¿no es cierto? Every Monday, John gets up at 7, then he goes to the bathroom and takes a shower, bla, bla, bla. ¿Ya? Van poniendo a prueba que recuerdan todo el vocabulario. In activity number 4, guys, we have questions, typical questions about daily routine. So here you have to answer all these questions. First, you can answer them in a written form, forma escrita. And secondly, you can answer in oral form, speaking form. You have 11 questions. Y aquí va el desafío de esta semana. Activity 5, challenge listening. Yeah? Listen to the track, escucha el audio 2 or 3 times. Yo creo que con 3 veces va a ser suficiente. And then answer the exercises below. Aquí está el link. Este es un listening desafiante. Lo escuchan 2 o 3 veces, yo creo que 3 veces, y después van a tener varios ejercicios al respecto, ¿ya? Tiene que ver con rutina diaria, pero no exactamente típica, sino que más bien la rutina diaria, si no me equivoco, de un campo de verano, de un campamento de verano, ¿ya? Así es que ese es el desafío. Listening Challenge. ¿Alguna consulta sobre las actividades de esta semana?
Yo, profe, en la actividad 4 tenemos que escribir las respuestas y decirlas de forma oral, ¿verdad?
Claro, de ambas formas. Primero, escribirlas porque es más fácil, ¿no es cierto? Y una vez que ya hayas practicado en forma escrita, vas a tener más facilidad para responderlas todas en forma oral.
Ah, ya, gracias.
¿Algo más?
profe, la última actividad, si tiene algún puntaje o algo, y lo tenemos que anotar para después decírselo a usted o algo así.
Ninguna de estas tareas yo las reviso con nota ni formalmente, no me las tienen que enviar. ¿Sí? Cualquiera de ustedes, de hecho ya varias personas me han mandado estas tareas y yo se las he revisado. ¿Ya? O sea, cualquiera de ustedes quiere enviármelas, cualquier parte, la tarea completa, alguna parte, alguna duda, me la pueden hacer al mail, ¿ya? Pero no es obligación. Y en cuanto al último ejercicio, Catalina, sí, es un ejercicio que tú vas a hacer, y hay ejercicios en línea, tú los vas a completar, y el mismo ejercicio en forma automática vas a presionar donde dice check answers y te va a dar un resultado, ¿ya? Con puntaje. Pero ese puntaje es un puntaje para ti, no se transforma en nota ni nada, ¿ya? No sé si te respondí la pregunta.
Profe, muchas gracias.
¿Algo más? Ya, practiquemos. Sigamos practicando. Vamos a ocupar la primera actividad de la semana que ya empezamos a hacer, de chequear el vocabulario de Daily Routine. Y ahora vamos a practicar oral, usando esta pregunta. What time? What time do you get up in the morning? It's a typical question that we use connected with the daily routine. ¿A qué horita haces tal cosa? What time do you? So now, guys, you are going to ask me about my daily routine using all the images from activity 1. Dale. Who is going to make the first question to me? Cualquiera, dale.
Okay, what time do you get up?
Thank you. I usually get up at 8:30 in the morning. And you?
I get up 6 o'clock.
Wow. At 6 o'clock.
At 6 o'clock.
You are so, you get up so early. Jesus.
Yes.
It's very dark at 6 o'clock. Okay. Next question.
What time do you take a shower?
I take a shower. I usually take a shower in the evening. En la tardecita, in the evening, at about 8 p.m. And you?
I take a shower at 10, 11.
In the morning or night?
Night.
Wow, the same as me. Thank you. Another person. Next question.
What time do you get dressed?
I get dressed after I get up at about 9 in the morning. Yes. And you?
Depende.
It depends.
It depends.
Okay, it depends on the day, I suppose.
Yes.
Yes. Another person. Next question.
What time do you have lunch?
¿Ah?
What time do you have a lunch? No sé si se me escucha bien.
¿Y qué pasa con el desayuno? ¿Te saltaste el desayuno? No puede ser.
Ay, tengo que hacerlo en orden, profe.
Po. ¿Sabes qué? No es necesario. Tienes toda la razón. Yeah, I have lunch at, usually, I have lunch at 1 o'clock. And you?
Same time.
Sorry?
At the same time.
At the same time. And tell me something more. What is your favorite lunch?
Pasta.
Pasta. Nice, yummy. My favorite lunch is rice and chicken. Very yummy too. Ok. Ya, es suficiente como ejemplo, niños. Ahora los voy a dividir en grupitos, como lo hice creo la clase pasada, y van a seguir haciendo esto, usando la pregunta what time do you y alguna actividad de rutina diaria. Traten de hacerlo in English all the time y tener una buena práctica oral. Los voy a dividir y van a trabajar unos 6-7 minutos y con eso terminamos. Entonces, material también está material docente si lo quieren bajar por otro lado. Para que lo tengan a mano, ¿ya? Y lo vayan viendo en su práctica que vamos a hacer ahora. Ya, aquí vamos. Pum. Únanse a su grupo. Lo dividí en parejas para que puedan practicar más. Faltas tú, Kimberly, y María José. After your classes, what is the typical activity or what are the typical things that you do in the house?
Sleep.
You sleep?
And eat.
Okay. Do you watch TV a lot or not?
Playing video games.
Play video games. Yeah. You spend a lot of time on internet, on the social networks. Watching Netflix, playing video games.
Estudiar.
I see series on Netflix.
Yeah. And you never study?
Sí, yo acabo de
Después de ver la
decirlo.
serie.
Estudiar.
After the series, you study a little bit. All right. Ya, chicos, los voy a dejar. Recuerden que cuando vean Netflix en inglés, when you watch Netflix in English, if you watch your favorite series for a second time, if you repeat a movie, put the subtitles in English. So you watch Netflix in English with subtitles in English. And that is excellent practice for you and for your English, okay? Monos chinos in English too, with subtitles in English. Do that exercise and you will remember me because your English will activate and your listening capabilities will activate too. All right, my friends, if there are no questions, I just say goodbye to you and see you again next week. And please, please, please do all the activities. We will always check the activities or one or two of the activities the next class. Okay? No, se dice Asian, asiáticas, Asian movies, Korean movies, Asian movies. Los monos son cartoons. Con doble O, perdón, cartoons. Tiny Toons. Anime, yes. All right, my friends. See you on Friday. Enjoy the long weekend and practice a lot. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for the class.
You're welcome, my friends.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Take care.